So the other day I moved 800 bricks and I actually did a time lapse of that, and it looks like while I was doing it I got bitten by a tick and now I've got to take antibiotics, so that's not much fun. I think after moving the bricks, at some point, maybe a day or two after, I took this picture. This was taken on the 15th of August, and I had a little like scar on my leg where it looks like I'd been bitten by an insect, and there was a little bit of swelling and redness, but it wasn't really bad. After a few days that actually went away, and then for about a week it was fine. It was still a little bit of a scar, but it was all healed up. It wasn't swollen or anything. 2 weeks later I wake up and I've got this huge rash on my leg. So as far as I can gather, what's actually happening is I think basically the tick bites you and maybe injects something into you that causes the initial swelling and redness. Your body somehow gets over that, but it's left some bacteria behind, and it's the bacteria that later on then caused the second rash. And then the next day, because I hadn't gone to see the doctor yet, it just got really a lot worse, and the rash had got bigger and it had gone really red and swollen in the middle. So that picture's taken 27th of August. That's like an hour before I went for the appointment for the doctor. So that's kind of like how it all started. And this thing really hurts, and it's quite large, and it's getting quite warm. So I'm really quite eager to get rid of this. So I've got a bunch of antibiotics to take, and I'll start taking these and we'll see how this improves. I know there's a lot of anti-vaxxers around, but I wonder if there's any antibioticers. So it's about 2 days later and I've taken about this many antibiotics, and my ankle still looks very similar, actually, I would say, if you compared to the last video, but it is a lot less swollen and it's not painful. It was itching so badly I just wanted to scratch it, but now it just feels like my normal leg. But if I actually compare it to the picture that I took just before I went to the doctor, then you'll see from that it's actually really red and it's quite swollen. So it actually seems to be working, and there's no side effects so far from this doxycycline. It's not completely normal, but I can touch it now without wincing. I think this doxycycline does have some kind of anti-inflammatory effect, so maybe that's having an effect on the swelling. It certainly feels like an improvement. So it's the 31st of August now, and I've been taking the antibiotics since the 27th of August. And would you look at that? Basically almost gone. It's a bit weird though, because I kind of thought that this like big red mark was going to shrink, but it's not actually shrinking, it's fading. So it's quite unbelievable, really. I've only taken like 900 milligrams of the antibiotics so far out of the 4 grams that I've actually got to take. And it's basically magic, because look at that. It's just almost cured at that point. You can almost see that it's almost completely gone. So that is really quite good. So you've still got to finish the course with antibiotics, but I mean, the fact that it works this fast is actually quite amazing. And it just keeps reminding me of the scene in Jaws where they're comparing their legs.
Look at that. You want a drink? Drink to your leg?
I'll drink to your leg.
Okay, so we drink to our legs.
But yeah, I'll check it again in a couple of days, but I imagine this is going to be almost completely gone. So that's brilliant. I love it. So it's now the 1st of September. It's the day after. Look at that. It is almost gone. It's really starting to fade away. I'm having trouble like seeing it now. I have to catch it in the right light. And I reckon by tomorrow that'll be mostly gone. That is amazing how fast that is just disappearing. So it's September the 2nd, and I think this is my last update now, because there we go. It's basically gone. It's Thursday now, and I started taking the antibiotics on a Friday night. And that's how long it's taken just for this to look completely healed. I've basically still got 2 weeks in a day of antibiotics to take. But good news is they work fast, really fast. So there we go. So that's the magic of antibiotics. They are a wonder of modern medicine.